Do I look hot? Do I look sexy? I know. And how do I know? I know because you haven't clicked out of this video just yet. My look, my ambiance has mesmerized you and you've fallen completely in love with me. And I'm just gonna share all of my tips on how to do that in this very video. Yes, I'm an expert on this. I'm also single. No, I'm kidding, I'm actually not single, but I was single for a very long time. Until I used these tips and tricks. The styles I'm about to show you are going to be very hot and very sexy because they're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. Some different and unique styles that will be perfect for a hot and sexy date night or if you have a formal event coming up. These are going to allow you to enhance your beauty and try something new without damage to lure in your love. Or your enemy, whichever works. That's great, so you made it past the intro. I'm so happy to have you here. Now we can really get into the hairs. Okay, now you must be serious about getting someone to fall in love with you and really looking for that confidence in your hairstyle. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how to get it, okay? So step one, step out of your comfort zone. Try something different. If you always wear your hair down the middle, try a side part. Or if your hair's always coming forward, maybe just do a back look. Pull it back. Let me go ahead and show you style number one. This is it. Simple as that. Now those of you who are familiar with me know that I do not ever really wear my hair down the middle. I prefer my side part or my bangs or no part at all, but never really a middle part, especially with this hard line. This is very different for me, but I'll tell you why it works. I mean, I realized it works based on all of the compliments I was getting, unless everyone was lying to me, but I don't think they were because switching up your hairstyle gives you a new wow factor. It's like, wow, she looks different. And I'm going to use this middle parted look to create many different looks with accessories and without accessories. Now the next style is super simple. All I want you to do is separate the front pieces from the part at the front of your hairline and leave those hanging around your face and tuck the rest behind your ears. If you need to, bobby pin it. But what's sexy about this is it doesn't keep all of your hair in your face. It still leaves some hair for the person you are seducing to just want to tuck behind your ear, reveal your face, but it's still making you a little mysterious. You know? Sexy. Now you can add on some bling to this style. Bling, through some sparkly bobby pins, will draw attention to where you want it. So think about where you're putting this. Now here I strategically place these bobby pins in line with my cheekbone to just highlight. It's like double the sparkle. Now if you don't want hair in your face, then you can always tuck these back with it. You can't go wrong with a classic. But the next style, we are going to take things a little higher with some half updos. So what I'm going to be doing here is again leaving these front pieces out because they are super cute. The goal here is not to make the bun too big because you don't want it sticking out of your head like a tail. And then you keep some soft pieces around your face, tuck just enough behind your ears, keeping it again really laid back, loose, but still put together. Now the next one, we're taking things up another level. You might notice a trend of where things are going here. They're getting more and more extremed and more snatched to by the end of the video, you're not even gonna have edges. I mean, I will because I protect my edges, but yours will be snatched through the screen, and that's on that. So for this next hairstyle, we're going to be doing a low ponytail. Again, here you have the option if you want to leave out your little front pieces or if you want to pull them back. But basically, you want to gather all of your hair at the nape of your neck. So this is going to be a low ponytail with volume because I'm not going to be slicking my hair back. Not for this style. Now you might be asking, you're doing a ponytail, why would you want volume? And I want volume because the bigger the hair, the hotter they stare. We all know that. We want all eyes on us tonight. We're gonna be hot, We're gonna be sexy. And the volume in this look for me are channeling some Brigitte Bardot 60s vibes, which is timelessly sexy. Now a trick here is I also don't like to pull my hair behind my ear. I like to leave it over the ear. And to complete this ponytail, grab a piece of your own hair from the bottom of the ponytail and wrap it around the base of where the hair tie is. Are you learning something? I hope so. Now one thing that's really hot and sexy is sleek and slippery. Now for this style, I'm separating all the hair that is around my face. So from just where the top of my ear is to the top of my part, I'm taking this section away, and I want this part to go at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches behind my front hairline. You definitely want to section away the rest of your hair so it does not get ruined during this. And you're going to spray these front sections down, and I'm just taking my Be Careful brush and I'm smoothing this front section. Now I know what you're thinking, holy shit, that looks so easy. And it is. This brush actually just glides through your hair. Beautiful, 10 out of 10, would recommend. So I very easily sleek these front pieces down, very much accentuating the hair part, and I'm giving it a little bit of contrast to the smooth and then the texture. Now I really think this hairstyle just emphasizes the middle part, but that's what we're going for. Again, turning them heads. But when I turn my head and the back's looking a little flat, a common thing for curlies when we want to achieve volume is to pick out the roots, but sometimes that's only smoothing the root even more. And when my root is already smooth because it was in braids, I want to tease it back. So instead of combing outwards, I'm going to take my brush, start at the middle, and comb it back. It will look like a bird's nest underneath, but no one's looking there. The hair will drape over, and you will have more body and fullness. You may also bling up this look with your sparkly bobby pins. All these accessories that I got were from Amazon, the usual. And this time I placed them at eye level. You can see how that's different from placing it at cheekbone level. It's accentuating this high eye look. Stay tuned for more tips because the next hairstyle is coming up. Number 6. Number 6A. Sexy. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my water once again, spraying just the top of my head because that's what we're going to be smoothing. I do not want to add any water to the bottom, which will then create frizz. I want to keep definition where there's still going to be curls. Now I'm going to brush out my root, and only in a case like this will I brush from the root down. If you're ever detangling your hair, you want to start from the bottom and work your way up, but we're going to start at the root and smooth it down. I love the way this feels on my scalp. This is one of those itchers. It hits the spot. So I'm only brushing about halfway down my head. And that's it. Style number 6. I probably wouldn't recommend that you do this to your head. Not without completing the look, of course. See what I did there? I brush and I release like that so it doesn't drag and affect any of these curls. Look at them, untouched. Gather all the hair at the back of your head and secure it in a really tight ponytail because you want to keep it looking sleek. So wound up that hair tie as many times as you possibly can. Now you may have some frizz from when you were brushing your hair out. So I would take the hairs that are most affected, wound it up, and secure. This is very Kim K-esque. But we're gonna transform this into a bun. Very simply, we're going to gather the ponytail, twist, and I want it to look nice and kind of messy-ish. Then I'm going to take unopened bobby pins and stick them into the bun. You'll have more security if you do not open the bobby pins. And as for this next look, we're going to take things up to the gods. So I am taking my brush here And as I'm taking the brush, I'm making sure that there's still a middle part here, but I'm swooping all the hair up into a high bun using my nylon boar bristle type of brush and scooping everything up into a high ponytail. But in order to have this part while you're doing the high bun is to make sure that it is really set in there. Of course, mine is pretty set because it's been like this all day, but just making sure that I'm scooping everything into this hair ponytail and bada boom, bada bing. To seal all of this in, to add a nice finish, I will add some hairspray. This is the Verb Hold and Volume Strong Hairspray. One final swoop, and boom, that looks really clean. I love completing a high bun look with some bold earrings. And for some extra tips on how to spice up your life is to make sure that you are confident in how you smell. So take your perfume, and I learned this on TikTok, spray behind the ear, collarbone, back of your neck. The back of your neck will leave a nice trail. You got the kisses covered, and then your shoulders covered. And spray anywhere else if you need to. And then to make sure you look really nice and kissable, what I have done to my lips here was I moisturized with my lip balm. This is Bioderma. I applied a red lipstick on top. I'm not going to show you the red lipstick because it's honestly probably long expired. So whatever, use any red lipstick. Let it sit for a few minutes while you're getting ready. And then take your toilet paper and just pat it out so that you're left with the stain. By doing this, you will achieve tone to your lips, but it will not turn your prey away because you are not pounding a ton of lipstick on your lips. But my trick is to definitely finish it with a gloss so they just look juicy. And overline your lips a little bit with the gloss because it'll make them look bigger. And again, just make sure you're snatched, okay? Eyebrows, look, face, smile. You've got it. What are you waiting for? Try out these hairstyles. Let me know which one is your favorite by commenting it below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with another friend so you guys can both slay the day. And I will see you all every Texture Tuesday with a brand new video. This has been your main girl, Mel, out. Peace. You know what, just for funsies, let's brush the whole thing out. I'm just gonna add a little bit of hydration first. It's a look. The bigger the hair, the harder they stare. Damn, that's a look. Oh, something about this camera shit hits different. So first do what you need to do to feel sexy. I shaved, I showered, I shat. Before I showered, thank God. Do I look hot? Wait, maybe one more intro here. Okay, do I look hot? Do I look sexy? I know. It's only 10 minutes of trying to do an intro. It's fine, man. It's gonna be very easy for you. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make things easier for you when you're editing. I haven't even done the freaking hairstyles yet. Relax! One more time. Yes. I can smell it. It's love in the air. And it's love in the hair. Sexy. Sexy. Can I even say sexy? We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. That's rap.